Bombus Northwest presents a bumblebee movie. The western bumblebee, or Bombus occidentalis, is an endangered species of bee that used to be common in the western U.S. and Canada. Since 1998, they have been declining dramatically, but can sometimes be found in isolated areas such as the Rocky Mountains. Losing our natural pollinator will have devastating effects on the environment. Already, some insect-pollinated plants are disappearing. The western bumblebee uses a special way of pollinating called buzz pollination. It is exclusive to them. With their jaws, the bumblebee grabs the pollen-producing structure of the flower and then vibrates their wing musculature. This causes vibrations that dislodge pollen that would have otherwise been trapped in the flower's anthers. Plants that the western bumblebee pollinate include tomatoes, alfalfa, apples, blackberries, cranberries, avocados, cherries, blueberries, peppers, and wildflowers. If they need to, bumblebees can forage as far as a mile away from their nesting site. Native plants that bumblebees are attracted to are bee balm, fireweed, goldenrod, huckleberry, phacelia, salal, and spirit. Another reason why the western bumblebee is so unique is that it can fly in lower temperatures and lower light levels. These western bumblebees usually build their nests in underground light cavities such as abandoned rodent burrows, log piles, bird nests, sand pits, and even old boots. If you see a possible nesting site for bumblebees, do not disturb it, for once it is, the bumblebees will never go back. Besides nest disruption, other threats to western bumblebees are pesticides, pests and diseases, habitat disruption and alteration, invasive species, natural pests and predators, and climate change. Agriculture and urban development, as well as livestock grazing, removes flowering food sources and destroys nesting sites. In 1992 to 1994, cultivators sent the western bumblebee over to Europe to be commercially reared, then sent back to the U.S. During their stay in Britain, the bumblebees caught a virus from the buff-tailed bumblebee, a native of Europe. The virulent strain of the Microsporidium, Nosema bombi, is now infecting our native bumblebees and is endangering them. How can you help? The most important thing you can do is spread the word about our native bumblebees, avoid disturbing possible nest sites, provide native plants, and avoid using pesticides. Another native bumblebee is the Franklin's bumblebee, which lives in Oregon. If you see this bumblebee, contact the Xerces Society.
Rufus the red-butted bumblebee used to fly around backward, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other bumblebees used to laugh and call him names like Redbutt. They never let poor Rufus join in any bumblebee games. Then one sunny summer day, bumblebees came to say, Rufus, with your butt so bright, won't you pollinate our flowers tonight? Then all the bumblebees loved him as they buzzed out with glee. Bzzz. Rufus, the red-butted bumblebee, you'll go down in history.